We're here in Kitchener-Waterloo at the warehouse greenhouse. As you can imagine, in the winter in Canada, it's very difficult to grow plants. So we've developed a system that's modular that allows us the flexibility to bring everything indoors. There's a common misconception amongst people when they refer to improvement of indoor air quality as it pertains to plants. A lot of people believe that it's the plant leaves that purify the air. Through the research that we've conducted, we found that 98% of a plant's ability to purify the air actually stems from the root zone. There's a buildup of beneficial microbes and a diverse ecosystem of fungi and bacteria that break down and metabolize commonly found indoor air pollution.
What if the key to fresh indoor air was as simple as choosing the right wall? Respira leverages biofiltration, which is the use of living organisms to break down pollutants. With its state-of-the-art technology, rooted in nature and backed by science, Respira is setting the standard for healthy indoor spaces.
So in the living wall market, you have the aesthetic living walls that are planted with soil. These are what you refer to as passive systems. They're not actively cleaning the air. And so when you have these aesthetic-based living walls, you're covering the roots in soil, diminishing the plant's natural ability to purify the air. The difference between a passive living wall and a Respira living wall is what is referred to as active airflow. Our system is planted hydroponically, meaning the roots are completely exposed, there's no soil, and then we're actively pulling air into the roots and foliage before pushing that air back into the immediate space. By becoming more than just an aesthetic feature for a building, but integrating into the mechanical components of a building, we can contribute more significantly to building certifications and ESG initiatives.
Through R&D, New Earth has developed a unique hydroponic growing process with an inoculation protocol that optimizes plant performance, maximizing the breakdown of VOCs in the plant's root zone.
That's Nolan, he's our greenhouse manager. He takes care of the facility here. Everything's grown hydroponically, meaning without soil, in these little pods. In the summer, we grow in a larger greenhouse facility where we distribute all of our plants from and we can use natural light. But in the winter, we like to bring things indoors so we can control humidity and temperature. The modularity of our system allows us to scale this locally to where our customers are. So we have distribution points across North America with the same surface area, but a smaller footprint for each of those locations during the winter. So the plants you see here are not how they go into our system. We take them from a 2.5-inch size, like this small ficus burgundy. We'll grow them hydroponically for about 6 to 8 weeks, and then we grow them up to about 6 to 8 inches in size. And eventually, they end up like this before going into one of our walls. If the greenhouse is where scale was discovered, then I would say our work at the lab is where innovation and breakthrough was uncovered.
Exciting third-party research conducted by the National Research Council of Canada and TMU found that Respira Pro eases the workload of traditional HVAC systems, reducing energy consumption while maintaining indoor air quality standards.
My thesis is testing the removal efficiency of volatile organic compounds, along with testing how it's removing those chemicals based on the microbes present in the plant roots. These are things like bacteria, fungi, yeasts, and essentially they're the ones that are going to be removing the chemicals over time from the air because they have a much higher metabolism, so they can remove those chemicals at a faster rate. They also have a wide enough range of food sources that they will actually be able to use those chemicals as foods, whereas some of the plants may not be able to break them down to have energy.
We're absolutely thrilled about the research results because we've been able to outperform every other biological air filter ever tested in third-party study. What the results enable us to do is work in compliance with ASHRAE, meeting the requirements for indoor air quality while reducing ventilation in buildings. Reducing HVAC load in this manner is one of the biggest breakthroughs towards providing buildings with more efficient and sustainable ways of ventilating spaces, as well as making the built environment healthier. When we discuss envisioned futures for urban centers, we think sustainability, we think healthy, we think green. Progress towards these types of cities is already happening. People know what they want, and they know it's something that they need. Our company plans to be at the forefront of this envisioned future with technologies like Respira Pro.